Good morning. Todd should be back in a minute. He's having technical difficulties. I guess they just don't have enough internet in Texas today. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Good morning, Deb. Hope your mom gets to feeling better and she can get out of the hospital. Good morning, Lag. Good morning, not a pretty face.
What
Can you
is
hear
the?
me?
Yeah,
Okay.
the layout is all weird
Changed it around a little bit.
on the Evmux side.
Yeah.
What the heck?
They've been pushing some new fixes too. Some new things. Good morning, Lag. Good morning, Bumcrack. Good morning, Vintage. Did I miss anybody? No, 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 no. I think I got everybody.
The Evmux side just looks like a little strip with your face on it and my desk.
Oh,
It's weird. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing my normal screen.
Well, what the heck did I do then?
Don't. If you can, you're functioning. Don't worry about it right now. Good morning, James. So anyhow,
What the heck? Oh, wow. What the? What the what? How do I hide that? There's a big old box on the left that says live and switch session. I think it'll be back to normal if I can get rid of that. It's weird.
uh, 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 Lag, why are you speaking Russian this morning? Are you wanting the FBI to come knock on your door? Kick your mom's door down? Good morning, Anessa. Um,
Oh, that didn't help.
well, I use a different streaming system than everybody else because I got to be different. But that's the reason why.
It's
So anyhow, dead air. Is everybody having a good morning?
yeah. I'm just trying to figure this out. What the heck? Sorry.
Well, if nothing else, go over to the YouTube show. Oh, whoa, whoa, Tom.
Like, look, here's what I usually see.
Right,
You and me. But then
right.
there's this big old box that usually isn't there. It's taking up a third of the screen. I don't know. It'd be all right.
What are you laughing about?
Because the cat just mauled your desk.
Yeah, he just knocked shit off and scratched me. I bleed like a damn stuck pig now because of all the blood thinners. But oh Lord, prices of getting old. Good morning, Mike. Yeah, this is Mark and
How's everybody
Lag.
doing? I lag, Deb, James, this, Mike. Yeah, what a great show start.
Yeah, technical difficulties. My cat scratching the. Look at me bleeding. Look. Now go lay down. I'm good.
You're on the next episode of The Old and the Restless.
Oh Lord. So what's going on with you today?
Uh, Tuesday. That's about it.
Good.
Ship. Ship some stuff, list some stuff, walk on the treadmill.
You've already walked on the treadmill this morning?
Did I say I walked on it this morning? Didn't you ask what's up today?
Yeah.
Well,
Damn you.
later is still today. No, I haven't walked
Oh,
on the treadmill yet.
okay.
Why did you assume it was this morning?
Is that the reason nobody else will come in here lag? Is because it's the retirement home morning show?
That's right.
Hey, Joanna. Um, I just got off the phone with my brother. My sister-in-law was still in the hospital. They haven't been able. She's got a little bit of an infection now, and they still haven't figured out what's wrong with these kidney stones, uh, gallstones. She's got gallstones and doesn't even have a gallbladder in 15 years. So he called just before I went live. So they were supposed to put in a larger tube today, and they're not going to do that. It's going to be tomorrow, and so their kids all came in thinking that she was going to have the procedure done today. And blah, blah, blah. It's just one damn thing or another. It's hell getting old. You youngsters better, you youngsters better be enjoying. Good morning, Scott. Um, you guys need to enjoy being young. There's a link if anybody wants to come in. Join us. Maybe somebody under the age of 50. Maybe somebody pretty. Good morning,
Yeah,
Texas.
I heard that lag is pretty. Come on, lag.
Todd, how long does it take you to drive to Dallas from your house?
Uh, about an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. Because you're closer to Dallas than you are Houston.
Yes, that's the way geography works.
Look, Mr. Teacher, I don't need
You,
that.
you live closer to some things than you do others.
Well, I've never really looked at the Texas state map to find out where
No,
Clinton is.
Scott, he said younger than 50. We know that ain't right about you.
I know, but I changed my title. Not as old as y'all.
Well, that part's true.
Well, he's not pretty and he's not younger than 50, so he's just out all both ways.
Sometimes you accept the negativity in your life and move on.
Yeah.
So you want to hear a good auction story?
Yeah, tell us a good auction
Sure.
story.
So there was a lot that I was bidding on this thing. Everybody know what that is? When you see that, do you know
Yeah,
what it is?
It's a
yeah.
camera?
Yeah, it's
Polaroid.
it's a
Yeah.
Polaroid. That's $140 Polaroid. That's, so right.
Yeah.
I'm bidding on that. The auction says it says car radio and vintage cameras. So I had to pay $22 for it. So the car radio, I'm like, I'm just gonna leave this damn thing at the auction for next week. So that's all you can see was that right there. I didn't look it up. I didn't think anything of it. I wanted the camera. So it turns out that this thing is it's a replacement radio for a 1968 to a 1972 Ford pickup. It makes it where it still looks like, because if you see in there, it still says Ford on it. It makes it look like the radio that came in your truck if you're doing an older truck.
Right.
But it's digital, so because everybody. For those of you who are not old enough like us to realize how bad you turn the dial, and if you missed it by just a hair, all you heard was static. And so puts a digital and an auxiliary port and RCA. That stupid thing's worth $200. I'm like, I left it at the auction. I'm like, for kicks and giggles, let's just look this up, see what it's worth. I'm like, well, damn, somebody sold one last week for 200. I'm like, that's got to come home. So I listed it on eBay last night.
Well, people like those old trucks just because they don't have, whether it's Ford or Chevrolet or Dodge or any of those old
Yeah,
trucks, they like them because they don't have all that computer crap on it. So when we get hit by that massive EMP, they'll still be able to go out there and crank up their car and go.
yeah. The '60s trucks are crazy popular. The old square bodies
Yeah.
and '60s and '70s both.
Yeah.
Look at the price on them. Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
We had a neighbor at one time that he had an old Dodge. I mean, it was old. And the front of it was, which was the way it was that came from the fact. I mean, it's the same paint scheme as it had when it was bought new. The front of it was orange, like a reddish orange, and the back of it, the bed of it was black. But that sucker, we'd get a little bit of snow and ice, and he'd throw some firewood in the back of it, and he'd just go. But that was a nice truck.
See, the one that I saw this cool truck the other day. So I don't know if Ford did this or this guy had it painted. I think Ford must have done it. One of the things from the '90s that was pretty cool was a lot. Ford did a lot of the two-tone paints, like
Right.
the through the middle. Somebody
Right.
had a 19 or a 20 Ford truck that had that was painted like it was from the '90s. That was actually a pretty good looking truck I saw.
My uncle he had an F100, a Ford F100, and he drove that thing. He drove that thing up until the '90s when he passed.
Yeah, they were just simple engines, man. And I had a carburetor on them. That was your biggest trouble is adjusting the carburetor
Yeah.
and the timing and the old time. You see timing lights at flea markets and stuff all the time.
Yeah. He was a mechanic, and um, he knew how to do all that kind of stuff. And he had all the equipment. He had all the old equipment.
But Joanne, I did sell some big girls bought some stuff yesterday, so I was excited about that. I sold four of the 3XL Flexies yesterday on eBay, so I've only got I've only got 3,772 of them now.
The you sold some what? Some big girl draws.
And some of these, but instead of being a large, they were 3X.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, you guys could probably this probably the underwear y'all need. That 3X will probably fit you, help you hold those bellies in. What do you think?
Shut up.
You'd have to have somebody sew you in a pee hole though, because it's hard to go if you've got it all stretched up in you. I imagine it'd be hard to go pee.
Nissa, did you get the girls back to school today? Her girls are on. They don't have school on Mondays for the next couple of weeks.
But I have listed. So yesterday was a good day. Actually sourced for like 3 hours on doing RA. Came home, did the auction, and did the source, and then came home and listed. It's amazing if you list stuff that people are looking for, it sells pretty quick. It's amazing how that happens.
What do you have, Todd?
An intruder, somebody there, you need to hit them.
Or is that your walking stick? That's a baseball bat, isn't it?
It's a baseball bat or softball, one of the two.
Oh, keep
It
it up
looks like
there, honey. Keep that
it looks
snow
like
up there.
it's seen better days. He must be using it as a hammer or something. Is that a good one, Todd? Not a pretty face and not a loud voice. We need to add to your name there.
Um, hey, Victoria.
Knock some snow off the satellite dish. Holy hell, Anissa.
My dad had one of those things because we didn't have cable out where we lived at. Todd, if you're talking, we don't hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
I bought a bag of baseball gear at the garage sales this weekend.
Yeah.
Look up TPS C405 Plus.
Oh, that comes up. It must be a good one. Pre-owned 75. Must see $4.99. What the hell?
Dang, what is that thing made out of?
What's he got? Why do you have to see it for $4.99?
His is in better shape than mine. I saw that one. I listed it yesterday on auction. I've already had an offer for 90 outside of the auction. I just thought it was a beat up old aluminum baseball bat.
Was it Dusty that sold one for some ungodly amount of money?
So this bat last sold on eBay for like 375.
No kidding.
Of course, this one's in rough shape. The paint's chipping off, and
Well, there's somebody else that's got just an absolute terrible first picture there. They're at $36.
that's me.
That's his first picture. I'm like, you need a better picture area. What the hell?
That's already that's my picture taking area, but the bat's taller than the sheet. Shut up! Don't make fun of my picture taking area.
You need one like mine over there. Mine's professional. If you look over there at mine, I just held vinyl on the shelf on the thing over there. That's all mine is. That's Jacob uses the picture one inside, but I just stuck vinyl up over the shelf. The hell with it.
Well, the bat's too tall for my background, so I just figure, what the hell? I don't care. They're buying the bat, not my picture.
It's amazing what happens. You just the stuff that's in light. I got two more that I can show you. I was at a yard sale and I picked this up. And I'm like, how much is this? The lady said, oh, hell, you can just have it. I don't even know what it is. So it turns out it's a creative, it's a 4 gigabyte MP3 player. This worth $50 if it works. I had it charging up. Why is it not coming on? I have to mess with it. So there was that. And then I got this in a bag for it's a little bitty HD radio for, I think I paid a quarter for the bag. That's worth $50. This little bitty thing is worth $50.
Wow.
And it's got spots on the screen because the plastic's still on it. They never took the protective plastic off.
Well, that's good. You can sell it with protective plastic, original protective plastic.
I'm definitely not gonna take it off for sure. Come on, creatives, in turn on. You were only carrying. I bet the battery must be dead because. I got them. Yard sales. We're back. Yard sales are back. We had yard sales. We had yard sales this weekend.
And this, Roberta likes to keep all those little film strips around, like when you get a new TV. She likes to keep all that on there. It irritates me to hell. It's got to go.
I'll take it all off. To hell with all that.
Well, you do pretty good at your auctions. How did the selling part of it go?
I sold $690. My goal is $750, so I didn't quite make it, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Right.
leave the plastic on the underwear. prevents leakage.
If you
but
run across any, 3X rubber pants, you might need to send some to Todd.
the only problem with that, Todd, is if you don't get a good seal, it's just going to run down your leg instead of getting absorbed. All right, so here's the question. I'm planning on doing the Peaches to Beaches Friday and Saturday, so I'd have to go to Georgia on Thursday afternoon. They're supposed to get half an inch of rain on Friday morning, and then after that it should clear out.
That'll be
Do I
fun.
go and mess with the rain, or say screw it?
Go on. Go on.
I think a lot of people
Take your
will
big
say,
umbrella. Take your big old Alabama umbrella, and
I don't know.
umbrella. I don't use no
Scott,
damn umbrella.
Scott's so sweet he may melt.
Look, that right there. I just put a little wax on there, some Rain-X, and then I just go.
Waterproof, baby.
Rain-X, the new
It's
product
need to-
for the
like
hair.
I need to make that. I need to make that video. I need a video of me Rain-X in my head. That's what I need.
Yeah, make a note of it. Well, get Joni to do it.
Put it on TikTok, but everybody will start doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Roberta said put it on TikTok and everybody will start doing it.
Yeah, there you
Um, but take your rain suit and your rubbers, your galoshes, and go for it.
I ain't taking shit. I'll just go.
Just don't get sick.
He's got all that zombie apocalypse stuff in his truck anyway. He's fine.
So, Mr. Sadie, it don't matter. They can pass any of those laws about the police all they want to. Here's a question for you for the chat. Who's the most powerful person in your county? Bar none. Who is the most powerful person in any county?
Miss Hattie over here Miss Hattie over here at the House of Ill Repute because she's got shit on everybody.
Nope.
Who?
The sheriff. The sheriff is the constitutional sheriff is the most powerful person in any county. Of trumps over any law. The sheriff.
And then the game wardens would be second. They don't even need a search warrant if they suspect you of poaching.
Yeah, that's why up in Illinois they've been raising all the hell because they passed those laws that violate the Second Amendment. They've asked. I saw an interview with a sheriff the other day. Asked him if he was gonna enforce those laws. They said I deem those laws to be unconstitutional. And the reporter looked at him and goes, so who's the most powerful person in the county? Anybody? He said, I am. He goes, anybody more powerful than you? He goes, I'm the constitutional sheriff. He said, federal, state, doesn't matter. I'm the sheriff of this county.
It's I think it kind of shocked what's her name up in Chicago. She got kicked out.
Yeah. Old Beetlejuice didn't even get. She came in third,
And she won 75% of the vote the last time she was up for election.
I couldn't honestly. I don't care what I could agree with her 100% politics, but when you look like Beetlejuice, I probably wouldn't vote for you.
She got the outfit.
Yeah.
She looks like
Have you not seen the one in Chicago, Todd?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Lori Lightfoot.
Roberta says she looks like Gollum. Which there's memes out there. It's has her talking like Gollum. Gollum lag, if that's who you're asking. Or are you asking about Beetlejuice?
She looks just like Beetlejuice. There you go, Todd. There's your good picture of her.
That's
Her
her?
that one doesn't really get a good part. Her eyes are like farther apart than normal people. She looks just like Beetlejuice.
Where's the rest
She
of her
is.
chin?
She played all the cards and she still couldn't win.
It helps when you suck. First mayor not to get reelected in Chicago in 40, 50 years. It's only happened 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. She just couldn't pull it off.
Well, the guy that had against her's not.
It was the guy, you know.
You know it's bad whenever I search and it says Lori Lightfoot Beetlejuice photo. There it is. There you go, right there.
Bless her heart.
Wow.
You know, a Democrat's going to win the mayorship, but at least the one that's in the lead right now by a substantial amount, he is pro police.
They got to do something. I mean, give me a break. Chicago, they've made these big cities where they want everybody to move to these big cities, but all these big cities, the crime is out of control.
I think when the NFL team said they were definitely moving out of Chicago. I think
Yeah, they didn't even want to redo Soldier Field. They wanted to move. They wanted a new stadium.
They wanted to get out of it.
And Soldier Field, if you've never seen it, is beautiful. I mean, it's like no other stadium. The way it's built and the columns and everything around it, it's a beautiful. And they can spend the money and fix it, but.
They don't have the money.
Look at Dallas. Jerry's World. He didn't build that damn thing in Dallas. He put it south out in the middle of nowhere.
Jerry Richardson, that founded the Carolina Panthers. He passed away a week ago.
Oh, did
he? Yeah. That's right, Joanna. You're in Illinois, aren't you? She's probably one of them closet liberals up there.
I don't think you can be a liberal and listen to us talk too much. But Chicago. I mean, Illinois is like anywhere else. It's like, there's there's Illinois, Chicago politics, and then the rest of the state.
It's just like Austin.
It's like that everywhere. It's just some politicians are smart enough to know that they got to put they've got to kind of keep things under control, or they're going to lose their seat. They're going to, and they're going to look bad. And I'm sure there's been I'm sure there's people. I'm sure there's good things have been done while she was in term. While she was in office. But
Name
it's all the bad stuff that people hear about, and that's what everybody hears about. And there's been a lot more bad stuff than good stuff during her term. So
somebody name one good thing she's done.
I don't know. I don't live up there. I have to try to keep control of. I have to stay aware of what's going on in the city that I'm in. Because
there's the picture. That was good.
She did what?
The picture. That was good.
She made it mean.
It's a case where some of these cities just need to just tear down and rebuild. They need to just tear everything down and start all over again. There's this guy down in Columbia that I know. He owns a city block of Detroit. because he bought it for like $100 a lot. Back, when they were really having issues up there.
Well, Chicago's been bad as long as I can remember. I remember growing up. I think in the late '70s, early '80s. There were these two fellas. They just all they wanted to do was pay rent for an orphanage, and they chased them. You know, they did a little singing, and then they chased them all over Chicago. Wouldn't even let them pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. said he lives in the most violent city in the United States,
I'm disappointed.
according to the internet.
I'm disappointed in both of y'all. Y'all didn't get my joke.
I'm sorry.
The Blues Brothers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's terrible. God.
I've only
I
seen that
wasn't-
movie one time,
I wasn't paying attention. Say
and
it
that's when
again.
it was in the theaters, which was 100 years ago.
Like, shut up.
Everybody makes. There's so many memes and things out there about the Blues Brothers. You got to know about them. They're just
James
too
said
old
y'all-
to get it.
Y'all just too old to get it.
James, you're going to go on my bad list. It's
I wouldn't worry about it, James. He'll forget to write it down, and you'll be good.
Dang, you're harsh this morning. Are you going down to the Peaches to the Beach or whatever it's called by yourself?
Yeah, I'm thinking about driving the truck, pulling the trailer, and sleeping in the back of the truck 2 nights. Take a shower at a truck stop. It'll be awesome.
There you go.
Todd, Scott, at your age, you need to go ahead and check into a little hotel somewhere. You won't be. You sleep in the trailer all night or in the truck all night. You won't be able to walk the next day.
No, so I've got that mattress that I used going out to Vegas a few months ago in October.
Right.
I got the extra tall one, so that thing's comfortable. I slept on it 3 nights going out there and back. And I got that thing right there. Can you see it? That'll run my CPAP and any kind of power I need for. I think it's got 50 amp hours on it.
Wow. That's
So
nice.
yeah. So it'll charge phones, computers. It'll do whatever. What am I eating? These hot ass almonds. This is as hot as you go, because this one's got 2. The 3 is the ghost pepper, and it's a little too hot for me. But if you get to the one that says 4, it's got them damn Carolina Reapers in it. They damn near killed me. I had to throw them away. Oh my! I ate like 5 of them. But yeah, this is one of the few snacks that has little. So a serving of these has 2 net carbs. So these and pork skins and pickles are about the only snacks you get. But if you eat the whole can of this, there's only 12 carbs in the whole can. Yeah, that's what I picked up some of those yesterday at a Dollar General when I was out buying stuff. That brand, that bag.
Chicharrones.
Dang right.
I don't
the
do
whole-
the hot stuff anymore. I just can't take it.
The whole van smells like pork skins. That's a good time.
There's worse smells than pork skins, but yeah, not a whole lot.
You don't know smell until you. My grandmother used to. She would, when they would butcher a hog, she'd keep all the meat. What she did, they didn't make in the fat back. She would get her a big pot and she'd start frying that stuff up, making cracklings out of them. Lord, that stunk.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a guy who the best pork skins I ever had at the Nashville flea market. There's a guy who makes his own, and then had all these different flavors. You hadn't lived until you've had bacon flavored pork skins. That's living right there.
What do you do? Throw some pieces of bacon in it when he was frying them up?
I get
Uh,
pig flavored pig is good.
yeah. Victoria, I like salt and pepper. Pork skins, chips. I like all of the salt and pepper flavor.
So supposedly there's some like they're making chips now, like chicken skin chips. I haven't tried those yet, but
Chicken what?
Chicken skin.
chicken skin chips.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Those-
Mr. Sadie says my wife was selling pig heads when we met. It was instant love. Did she make you some hoghead cheese?
Those families up around a little town in Texas I taught at, and they would make chicharrones in a big campfire cauldron.
Yeah, big kettle. Yeah.
Yeah, they would even fry up the ears, and those kids would fight over the ears because they were crunchy. I was like, ew. I don't mind the skins, but the ears, eh.
All right, it's too early today to be on Coke Zero #2.
What time did you get up?
Today, 5:30.
You must be
Trying to
packing.
work on getting up early every day.
Yeah.
Last night
Well,
I slept good all night long. Only got up one time to go to the bathroom, but I slept peacefully the rest of the night. No dreams, no nothing. I just slept.
I watched
'Cause
a video about the characteristics of CEOs.
Right.
That was a pretty good video. I'm good with two of them. I get up early. I don't read. What were the other ones?
No negative self-talk.
I'm pretty good about that.
Don't quit.
I'm pretty good about not quitting.
And mistakes and errors are not the end of it. You know, you're gonna have trouble.
And write down goals. I never wrote down a goal in my life. Maybe
And
I
look,
should
you ended
start.
up on this show with
No.
Ian Tom. You know, it's not too late to change your ways.
But I'm surrounding myself with winners like Tom and you, so there you go. And Lag, you're one of my mentors. Sadie's a mentor.
Did y'all play cards last night?
Yeah, I did. I did real good until I didn't.
You did real good till you didn't.
Lag's got characteristics of a hermit. I started looking at her. I'm like, did he write hermaphrodite?
Well, we don't know about lag.
There's something up there on the corner of the screen. I can't see the whole thing. I'm like, did he come out and say he's a hermaphrodite?
He tries to be male and 17, but I think he's female, 46, mother of 3. If I'm Todd's mentor, he's screwed. But you just going to go and see what you can find. Have you ever been to this thing before?
Not this one. It starts in Middle Georgia, somewhere around Perry, Georgia, which is right off I-75, and then goes all the way to the coast.
Wow.
It's 225 miles. So I figured I would, even if I get over there and it's raining, it'll be, for the most part, it goes to the middle of nowhere. I can do some retail arbitrage. You know, I'll wait for the rain to clear up, and then when the rain clears up, I'll hit yard sales again. And at night, I go back to retail arbitrage till I get tired, and then pass out in the back of the truck, get up and do it again, and then I'll come home.
You do have a camper on the back of it, right? Or a cab on the back? Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I got that $100 camper on the back of it.
Didn't
Surely,
want,
surely it'll be good, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to wake up with a lot lizard laying beside you.
Or the raccoons that got in through the crack.
Yeah.
Anything that gets in there better watch out because they're probably allergic to lead. If I do that, the truck will have a gun and I'll have a carry gun. So good luck. And
Todd.
the truck's gun is usually huge. The truck's probably gonna get the 19X with the 20+1 clip on it. So good luck. And I'll probably carry the 45 on me. So I'm gonna come out like what was the name on the cartoons?
Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam. That's him. Yeah.
Todd, Joni will get a phone call from the Georgia police state police saying your husband shot himself in the back of his truck, and she'll go, okay. Is he still alive? That's all that matters.
I'll just carry this little guy with me and put it on the side of the truck. So that I know where it's at because since the side of the truck's metal, this is a gun magnet I've never used. I've got one in the so I'll know where the gun is in case somebody messes with me at night. Good luck.
You taking one of the puppies with you?
Now that's the part Johnny's looking forward to. Last time I was gone more than a few hours, Johnny's like, "Your dog was still sitting at the door whining for you, and you've been gone 3 hours."
So
Which one was whining?
the puppy?
Phoebe, and Franklin. Phoebe's already been out here 3 times to check on me and make sure I'm still out here.
Do they have dog doors to come and go?
They do to the house, but not out here. But I've got one.
You showed us the nice one that you got.
Yeah, I hadn't put it in yet, but it's been raining. My brother's messing with me now.
It's sunny and clear out here today.
Yeah, I've already got a mow, man. That volunteer grass is coming up. I better add some more oil to the mower and make sure it works okay.
Not much. Just on the internet talking to some friends.
Yeah, he's going to have to go get her a bed rail so she don't fall out of bed.
All right, let me call you back in about 30 minutes. Yeah, my brother's getting prepared. He's up visiting relatives to pick up some of his supplies. His wife quits her job end of the month, and they're gonna move into his van and go all over the country for the next couple of years.
Fun times.
I love my wife, but I don't, and she's sitting right across from me. I don't know whether I could put up with her in a van for a couple of years, and probably the feeling is very mutual. That's just a lot. That's just too close. At least once in a while, we get at the other opposite end of the house.
Yeah, and I saw that. I said that one to Joni. He got stuck in that red row. We've had one do that.
They were bred to go down through tunnels and stuff like that, so they ain't afraid.
No, they don't care.
New tractor.
What kind of tractor are you getting, James?
This is why I can't get any rest at night. can't hardly move, and I can't even sit in a recliner by myself.
Yeah, these Roxy and Cola come and lay up on my legs, right across my thighs, and it feels like they cut all the blood pressure.
I mean, this is not this is a common occurrence. Johnny's like, "Where are the dogs?" I'm like, "Here they are. I found them."
Are you getting a Kubota? Are you getting like the small one, or you get one of the big ones?
Since Joni don't know about this channel, you don't see me if she. That's her current her contact picture on my phone.
Oh Lord! You know she's going to bury you with one of those. She's going to pin it to right above your face. When they close the lid, it's going to be right above your face.
That's the picture Joni sent me. She's like, "That's what they're doing. They're at the back door. They're just sitting there." Phoebe's sitting there, and Franklin's messing with her.
You got a big property, James. You need a tractor.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Dang. That's a nice tractor. A little big, too big for cutting grass in our neighborhood, but I don't know if y'all remember, but do you remember way back there in the days when Sears had their lawn tractors, and you could buy front end loaders for them, and they had a little backhoe you could go on the back of them. And listen, do you live out in the country? I thought you were a suburban housewife. But then again, she does say she's got a satellite dish. Oh, you have a Ford 800? Cool. My dad had one of those things, and you'd go to bed at night and you'd hear him change to a different satellite, and it sounded like it had a huge motor on it to move that satellite dish.
Podunk, Pennsylvania.
Podunk. There's a Podunk, North Carolina, too. Over there at the intersection of I-95 and I-77. Just so you know, I-95 and I-77 doesn't intersect. um, the Kinzua Dam. I can walk out my front door and look at the steam coming out of the Lake Wylie nuclear power plant, the Catawba power plant. No. We're not talking about snow. You're bringing my joy down.
Yeah, y'all can keep that shit.
You know, it's beautiful down here today, and it's nice outside, and I'm gonna have to go open up the windows and.
I'm gonna show you how cold it is down here. It's gonna be 74 today.
Anissa, back when they were building the nuclear power plant, people were just, oh man, that's so dangerous and blah 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 blah. And finally, the Duke Power Company came online and said, look, y'all are sitting 60, Oh, it's nice, comfy temperature down there. Said
Going up to 83.
y'all are living beside a underground natural gas storage facility. If
There
that
you
thing
go.
was to explode, it would lay the towers down in uptown Charlotte. So they kind of got off the dadgum nuclear power plant and started picketing the the gas storage facility.
I mean, it is going to be a little windy here. We do have that.
Well, you got your wind turbines up there generating power, don't you? Or down there?
Sure.
I need a little wind to blow the lawnmower smoke away.
I used to be on this guy's mailing list, and he had, I think he was up in New York. He made little small wind turbines that would sit on top of your house. You can mount them on top of your house. And they were lightweight, and the blades, were lightweight on them. So it didn't take a lot of wind to make them spin. And that's the biggest thing about most of these wind turbines is that you got to have a lot of wind to make them spin and generate electricity. But he showed a video, and that wind must have been making 90 miles an hour across there. You could not even see those blades. They were moving so fast. But he had them out. He had two of them out on his shop, and what did was he could keep electric heaters going out there all the year round or during the winter months, and the generators basically, fueled the electricity for them.
Yeah, I bet today that you could with all these van life and all those people, you could you could probably run some lithium batteries and keep them charged up and do about what you wanted to with a wind turbine if you get enough.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have little. So how come somebody hasn't built two little wind turbines to like go in your fog light holes on the front of your car, so it's sitting there as you're moving, it's generating power.
Yeah, they're just not efficient enough. This is the problem.
Yeah, but it's a secondary dairy power source, or its function is not primary. Moving the car from point A to point B is the main deal.
Then where are you going to put where are you going to put my fog lights in? What the hell?
I don't drive at night, so it doesn't matter. And we don't have that kind of fog down here. You should know that. But it's
I hope Jacob's awake because he's about to get woken up.
why is that?
Come here, boy. Come here. Because Jody, I heard her leave.
Uh,
So now he's doing. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. What the hell, Frank? See what I give you when you treat, boy. Everybody wants to see you this morning. Everybody wants to see you, buddy. They think you're pretty cute. They don't know how much trouble you are.
He's a puppy. He's like a toddler. They're into everything.
The first thing I did this morning was I went outside and shit in the walkway. See if you can step in it, Daddy. He's drunk some paper outside. I get back inside. Johnny's getting ready. I'm like, he's shredding paper on the bed, right? No.
So when Joni leaves, if your son's still in bed asleep, they go all pile in bed with him.
Oh yeah, they're about pouncing on top of him until he gets up.
Is he one of these that stays up all night and wants to sleep till 3 o'clock?
Oh yeah.
Did you see what Anissa says? He's not a bit of trouble. Dad's lying.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to take out the UPS, the packages for UPS, so they can pick them up. And I turn around, and the door didn't close all the way, and there he comes, just running through the building. He gets to the threshold instead of just running. He kind of hops over the threshold, and he's out in the driveway. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He just stops. Like if you don't get your ass back in the building,
Yeah, they're spoiled. I mean, I got three. They're not. I got three cats around here that think they own the place, and they just let us live here. I mean, they're just spoiled, and it's our fault. He's spoiled because it's your fault. Todd's spoiled because it's Gwen's fault. What is that?
What is
yes,
what?
I had to make I had to make a Funko of me.
Oh, that's right. That's good. You need to put the. You need to have those things rebranded as the beard and sell them on your merch site.
Yeah, all my merch.
Like I don't have a basement. I wish I did.
Do you have a basement?
Not that I want you to move into my basement. I'll let your mom keep you.
Let you
I have
know.
two of my own that can move into the basement.
So 50 years ago yesterday, the first internet message was sent. It's a long time ago now. Now look what we've become.
Yeah, it's now we can't be with that. My son bitches at me because I don't have my phone with me. And yes, I know I should take it with me because I'm old and my wife worries about me and all that kind of stuff. But I just I just don't like having it with me all. I mean, I forget to pick it up, but I just don't care about anything having it with me. They'll say, "Did you not see my text?" Nope. I don't look. I don't have it in my hand all the time. You know, back in the day, people they liked getting, especially people that had to be on the phone all the time. They liked leaving the office and getting in their car because at least for a few minutes, even if it's just run down the street to eat something, they didn't have to answer a phone. And now people cannot live without them.
A mole person.
Yeah, John, you probably can see right through Lag's skin. It's so opaque from not being out in the sun.
He's a
To the
mole.
Wawa. The first time I ever saw Wawa, Roberta and we flew into New Jersey to go to the casino in Atlantic City with a group. That's the first time I ever saw a Wawa. A Wawa. I was throwing a few more syllables in there.
Is Wawa as big as Bucky's?
No, they're about
No,
the size of a. They're the size of a standard Circle K or um, 7-Eleven,
So
or at least it was when I saw it.
what's the big deal about them?
Because
they
they
they do
like.
have a lot of they have a lot of food and stuff, and they make a lot of food there for like lunches and stuff. A lot of people eat lunch and stuff there.
Uh,
I first saw them in New Jersey, and you knew you had made it because you pull into New Jersey and they pump your gas for you. That was awesome.
Is it New Jersey that it's against the law to pump your own gas?
That is correct.
Maggie, you're spoiled. Oh, she's a Wawa junkie. Are y'all at the shore, Maggie, or are you back in Philly? It's must be nice.
You see how it is too. Johnny just leaves and doesn't even come out here and say nothing or anything. She just bolts. That's where I rank on the hierarchy scale.
She didn't message you.
Nothing.
Oh, you moving down there permanently? Mike, Mike says people in Jersey can't be trusted with a hose. Um, don't forget this weekend is daylight savings time. Okay. So be prepared for that.
Hey, that is a good thing. So this trip to Georgia, there's a it starts in Perry, Georgia, and two exits north of Perry is that big Warner Robins Bucky. So I'll make sure I go in there.
Good luck. I just, the Buckies are cool, but they are so congested.
Well, that one might have been,
Everybody needs a big ass 79-cent 44-ounce drink.
Yeah. Um,
that one was new, so we might
y-
have picked it.
yeah. Roberta says that one was new, so that might have been the reason it was so busy. Um, and that's the one in Florence, South Carolina.
That one's brand new. Is why it's so busy.
Yeah,
It's only been open a couple months, right?
yeah.
Well,
And I'm gonna tell if anybody's got an RV,
And what the hell else is in Florence, South Carolina? Like, give me a break. That's a rundown dump of a town.
it's not. It's just going bad. And you have to go over to Darlington. Between Darlington, Florence, and Darlington is a huge drag strip, and then there's the Darlington Motor Speedway. That's it. That's all that's there.
Oh, so Victoria, remember though that they've got all that beef, all that jerky and stuff. You can eat all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
so here's what you do. Like when I leave tomorrow, I'll probably grab some of the. Or I'm sorry, when I leave Thursday, I'll grab some of my low carb tortillas, and I'll just make. I'll buy the brisket sandwich and just put it off the bun into the tortilla. Just make it a brisket burrito instead of a. You just got to think your way through it. You can't have the chips, unfortunately, but
Joni still. Good morning, Craig. Joni still got you believing that those pieces, those thin circle cut pieces of cardboard is tortillas.
Have you never tried them? You can't tell the difference. The La Banderas brand, you can't tell they're low carb tortillas. Johnny and Jacob eat those because they taste the same.
Because most of that stuff tastes like cardboard.
This one does not. I wouldn't lie to you. It was something so easy to get caught on.
Yeah, Craig, what'd you do? Sleep in late this morning? Y'all not working because of snow or something?
He probably had to give his cat a bath or something.
I figured you was gonna come in here and bitch at me for that thing I posted on Facebook.
With the
I said,
the rectum
yeah,
thing?
rectum. The redneck word of the day, rectum.
Mm-hmm.
Use it in a sentence. I used to have two four-wheelers, but I wrecked them.
I'm right.
It's like when our kids were little, they liked to go out to Chuck E. Cheese's. That's cardboard with tomato sauce put on top of it.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah, I was at Dollar General yesterday in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, and I was looking through their snacks and stuff. They actually carry a lot of the Quest bars, the
Mhm.
larger size Quest bar that are low carb. That actually was not bad. I got the caramel and something one, and normally I hate them things, caramel, chocolate, and something. They have one called birthday cake. I've tried it before. It's not bad, but it was good for a meal replacement because I had that and some pork skins, and then I didn't eat till I got home for dinner yesterday.
We still have one, and I guess because of all the yuppies, Joanna, the Chuck E. Cheese here seems to stay busy. You know, a lot of them have closed up,
Yeah, ours closed. Or maybe it moved.
but they it stays busy here. Because I think it was Yeah, it was Bridget was telling me that they closed the one up where she lives, and they just was throwing all the stuff out in the dumpsters. So I, I stopped by or rode by ours through the back where the dumpsters at, and there was a guy throwing stuff away, and I said, I heard they're closing a lot of Chuck E. Cheeses. Are y'all one of them? He said no. He says we've got one of the highest profit margins in the daggum whole chain. He
Yeah,
said we're never slow.
there still is one here. You couldn't pay me to go.
But our Chuck E. Cheese's is surrounded by like Ballantyne, Piper Glen, the area where they have the Wells Fargo Cup. So all these little rich kids have their birthday parties there.
Lag's king of the ball pit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get your hand out of your pants, Lag. You're not king of these.
You're not 6 anymore. All right, Roberta just said she's got to get on a call, so I'm past my appointed time anyway. So,
Roberta, thank you so much for putting this painfully to an end.
yeah, yeah.
She's
Y'all
like,
have
I'm tired of listening to you old farts. I gotta go.
you're leaving on Friday, Thursday.
Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. I'll do tomorrow.
Okay. Y'all catch Scott's show tomorrow. The young guys are having a show tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Steve's only 50, so he counts as a young guy.
Who?
Steve's only 50, so
Oh, okay.
I think.
Did his wife get her license?
Yeah.
After that, I went and looked at I have to get mine renewed this year. If they'll give me another one.
I'd have made a video of that making fun of my wife. If Jody had to retake the test and take the driver thing, God, I'd have gone viral with that video.
I would have had cameras inside that car. That's terrible. Anyway, y'all look for Scott tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday. Todd will be back on Friday. Are you going to be back in time for your show on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm coming back Saturday afternoon. Saturday evening.
Any final words of wisdom?
He'll have it all listed by the showtime.
Do what?
He'll have everything he picks up listed by showtime.
Okay.
The main reason going is just to buy stuff at yard sales for auction lots. I really want to see. That's why I want to take the trailer. So if I buy big stuff or whatever, I don't have any limits of what I buy.
Is there anything really big that you sell at auction?
Man, they'll let us take whatever we want to up there. They sell farm equipment and everything else. They put cars in the auction. They'll let you sell what they can't. You can't sell food because they don't have a food license. Other than that, you can sell whatever.
Oh, cool.
No used underwear.
No, that's what eBay's for. All right. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and listening to this nonsense. As always, everybody's welcome to come in if they want to join the show. Joanna, it's about time for you to do another show. Victoria. I'm tired of looking at Scott's face and Todd's hand. How about some pretty women in here for a while?
There you go.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
That's right. No, thank you. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye.
All right.